Good afternoon here from Ben Tre in Vietnam. I've been able to convince somebody to give me one of these Vietnamese motorbikes. Now before I get started on this, I want to tell you straight away, I've never rode a motorbike. I tried in the Philippines and I failed horribly. I could not even get out of the driveway without falling over. We're gonna take this around the city and I'm deep in the countryside here of Vietnam. Let's go check it out. I don't have a driver's license to drive a motorbike, and the guy that I got this from didn't even ask. He didn't ask if I drove one, knew what I was doing, or if I had a license at all. I just paid him a little bit of money, and he said, bring it back by the end of the day. I was driving pretty slow to start out. I'm from the United States. These things are very, very rare in the United States. It's all cars. So I had to get used to how it handled, how to drive it, and all the stuff that comes with it. Fortunately, there's no speed limits on these roads. Some drivers go fast, some drivers go slow. And there's also a lot of people on the road not on a motorbike at all. You see a lot of bicycles, a lot of pedestrians walking with like a cart. There's a lot of different things on the road going different speeds. The most difficult thing for me in this first trek was turning. It's not the easiest if you don't know what you're doing. Now, if you're one of my Asian viewers, you're probably thinking, man, this guy's an idiot. He doesn't know how he's doing. Remember, I'm in the United States. All we do in the car is just turn the wheel and it turns around. Getting the right fix of turning the handlebars versus turning myself for the balance, it can be tricky. Because if you've never drove one of these bikes before, they're quite heavy. Put too much weight on one side, it'll just fall over. It's not like a bicycle that's pretty light. Fortunately, out here in the country, the roads are really big and they're in good shape. And there's not a lot of drivers, so there's little risk of crashing. I also noticed in this area there's very few police. I don't think I saw any police my entire time I was down in the Ben Tre area. I think that's also part of the reason the owner was so willing to give me this bike. Can I get a bottle of water? Okay, 7. There's 10. You can have the other 3. No, it's okay. Okay, thank you. Hello. Hello. How are you? You see me? Yeah, I see you too.
How are you? How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I am good. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. I gotta go now. I don't think they knew much other than hello and how are you. But you gotta remember, you know, people out in this area, when are they ever gonna see people like me, you know? They just, the travelers, tourists, they don't come out to these areas. People go to the big cities, you know, Saigon, Hanoi, and that's really all they show you. You know, they don't really show this other part that is Vietnam as well. That's fun, man, that's fun. I see why they do it, it's fun. In the US, you're not supposed to do that. People get all mad if you do. Here in Vietnam, people just do it for fun. I just saw this place over here. It looks pretty interesting. I don't know what it is. Let's go check it out. Like this is like a temple or something. I wasn't sure if this temple was off limits or not. Most temples I've been to are open to the public, anybody can walk in. After all, the gate was wide open. But everyone looked at me when they noticed I was there. In other temples, they just kept doing what they were doing. So maybe the gate was open, but perhaps not for tourists. Or maybe they're just not used to seeing tourists this far in the countryside. But I decided I didn't want to disturb the monks. It seemed like I already had done that, so I figured it would be respectful for me to go ahead and let them get back to their meditations. So let me see if I can find a market. It's the Ben Tre market. So go to the roundabout and then turn right. Got it. You can see all that construction going on down there. It looks like they're building a big new highway. It's real open, real under construction though. Look at the dust. Oh, I can't see. I can't see. my goodness. I just made my first pass, like first real pass. Taking off this helmet was essential. In Vietnam, it is so hot, and I have a lot of hair, so every few minutes I have to take this helmet off and scratch my head because it hurts. Helmet use in Vietnam is very strict. If you don't wear a helmet, you will get a fine. Now, yeah, there wasn't a lot of police in this area, but given the fact that I don't have a lot of experience driving the bike, I didn't want to risk not wearing a helmet in case I did crash. This is what Ben Tre looks like. It's more of a hub than a full city like Ho Chi Minh, but I was pleasantly surprised how many stores there were here. There weren't many tall buildings, that was the main thing that stuck out to me. In major cities like Ho Chi Minh, Hanoi, there's big skyscrapers and tall buildings, but here they're all relatively short. The roundabout is the main focal point of Ben Tre. It has 3 roads that all stretch out in different directions. One road goes to the pier, the other goes to the market area down by the Mekong River. The other was the road that I was going down that led out into the countryside, somewhere I don't know where it goes. As I was driving, unfortunately, the rain cloud started to get darker and it did start to sprinkle rain. The weather in Vietnam changes so quickly, and my camera isn't waterproof, so I did have to turn around. Given how long it took me to get in the right direction, I probably would have missed the market anyway because it was getting near the time it was going to close. Driving on the bike though was pretty fun and exciting. It's definitely scary when you get in a crowded area, but after a couple times of doing it, you feel much more comfortable. I also have a video on my page of what it's like to drive a bike in crowded areas, Ho Chi Minh, Hanoi, the major cities. I'm not the one driving, but I think it would be cool to see what a first-person view is like driving in the hectic Vietnam cities. So if that interests you, you can check it out right here.